Their houses got fully destroyed, devastated. Lakhs of rupees, this thing. No, Your Lordship, this is a very, very large number of families case. Your Lordship, there is not one single judge sitting in the GRA for last many months. फिर दो आए, फिर एक आए, फिर वो बदल गए. Sir, इस प्रकार से चल रहा है. Your Lordship, issue them a notice and let them respond. Your Lordship, this is a public interest litigation.
Yeah.
On behalf of the 4 of at least 32,000 families who are displaced by Sardar Sarovar project since 1979 onwards, the displacement went on. And since 1994, they were given the house plots and resettlement sites after the orders of the Supreme Court and so many things, it went on. But none of them have been given the house plot registry under Land Revenue Code. And the order was passed on this as late as in August 2017. But still, no one has been the registry. They're only given the allotment letter, some of which mention that Bhumi Swami Rahenge, some of which mention some section in the Land Revenue Code, some of others mention this thing. So we have filed, and I, on behalf of the Narmada Bachao Ambulance here, and so this is the main issue. But there are issues related to house plot allotment also, because they are very, very serious. Because they, it is the tribunal award. Should I refer to the annexures?
Yes, but listen,
Tribunal award is the annexure 1.
if that is the
No, I'll just conclude.
you have issued the allotment letter. So why don't you register in their name?
We have 5 objections in respect of maintainability of the petition. On first date of hearing itself, we have raised those objections. And if my lord would peruse the ordership dated 27/11/24, and that the honorable court is offered, we will consider the objection after service of notice. The 5 objections are, my lord, the first objection is that antecedents of the petitioner is not there. Secondly, my lord, the petition, it's a private interest litigation, because they have admitted in paragraph number 4 that we are the affected families. Thirdly, my lord, grievance redressal authority is there.
No, this is petition filed by who?
By the private individuals.
Private individuals.
Madam.
They are the displaced people who have given in their
It's an individual interest is
Yes,
affected,
yes.
not public interest.
They have said
All
in the
the-
affidavits which are
Madam, listen.
that we are here.
At least you are not the interested party.
No, I am not interested.
No,
but
we are saying something, we are telling something in your favor.
I have been petitioner in
Yes.
person in many cases
Yes,
related
yes,
to
yes.
rehabilitation.
Madam, listen, because you are not the interested party, instead of filing such petition in the name of others, you filed in your name itself.
So my name is also there. I am petitioner in person.
No, you are petitioner in person.
Yes,
But
and the
who else are the-
all the 4 petitioners, other petitioners have filed their affidavit. Your Lordship,
But they
kindly-
don't have filed wakalatnama. They have not filed wakalatnama.
नहीं वकालतनामा भी
आप ही
फाइल
का दिख रहा था इसमें.
नहीं फाइल
ठीक है, लगा।
वकालतनामा भी किया
When
25th
you have signed this wakalatnama.
नहीं I have signed the petition.
No, wakalatnama भी आप ही का sign किया हुआ है. जो हमारे पास 10 कॉपी है.
No, Your Lordship. Kindly see.
नहीं, हमारे
The
पास
advocates filed it
No, it's-
because the PIL had a different format, so we had to change it.
Madam,
And the advocates only filed.
No, उसमें-
Sagar Soni, advocate Sagar Soni.
do you have an authorization from others to appear on their behalf?
Yes, Your Lordship. The
Where is that?
affidavits. Yes,
Where is that?
I will refer to the affidavits filed.
Because you engage a
After the
counsel.
memo, there
And you
are
are saying you have an authorization to argue, but you alone has engaged the counsel.
no. Your Lordship, just see the pages which are marked as small Roman 1 to
Yeah.
this thing. After the first memo, the narrative, it is there, and the affidavit by Kolji Yadav, affidavit by Om Prakash Patidar, affidavit by Mangilal Hagaria, all of them have said in the affidavit, which is notarized,
Yes.
that I am a Sardar Sarovar affected person and I am allotted a house plot in lieu of my house under submergence, but without a registry as per law.
So therefore.
I am informed about the
Therefore.
two more lines.
Madam, we try to that. So therefore, here I rightly pointed out that these petitions are interested one. So therefore,
Your Lordship, the next sentence.
PIL can be filed by a person who is not interested party. You are not interested, but especially. So instead of filing petition on behalf of the others,
No, but Your Lordship,
better you file this petition, PIL, under your name.
Your
There-
Lordship,
so therefore, you can say if these persons, the allotment has been issued, but no, the registry has been executed by the.
Your
So
Lordship, they have
that
said.
that will serve the purpose. So instead of coming into this controversy, whether this petition is maintainable, not maintainable, all these things, better you file petition under your name because you are not the interested party at all, right? You are taking the call of the voiceless people. So therefore, better you withdraw this petition, file under your name only.
Your Lordship,
That will serve the purpose.
2 minutes. Your
Yes.
Lordship. In the same affidavit, they have said, I am informed about the contents of the petition filed on behalf of me and all the PAFs who are deprived of the house plot registries and some of house plots, some are deprived of even house plots, which are true and correct as per my knowledge. The petition was translated and read out to me, which I submit on oath is acceptable as correct and truthful. I agree and permit Medha Patkar to plead the case as petitioner in person on behalf of me and others. And this has happened in many cases before the
State government has
Honorable High Court,
established
Jabalpur and
GRA.
Supreme Court also. Pardon.
Madam, state government has established GRA as well as appellate authority both for grievance of these persons. So this grievance can be submitted, that is headed by a retired High Court judge.
No, Your Lordship, this is a very large number of families case.
So what can the
32,000
GRA?
and more, pardon? And so many persons who are laborers, who are potters, who are raisers, who are farmers cannot go to the authority as individual this thing. Many such petitions have already been pleaded and we have got many judgments from the Supreme Court also. When sometimes 5, sometimes 10, sometimes 38, sometimes 48 petitioners were there, along with me as petitioner in person or our advocates, Your Lordship. Even the senior counsels have pleaded.
GRA cannot take up this issue.
No, Your Lordship, we have always mentioned it before them.
Any application is filed before GRA.
But Your Lordship, individual applications,
Did you approach ever the GRA for this?
we
particular-
filed them the overall,
Where is it?
applications.
Where is that
We
below
will
GRA?
next year because there is no response to that.
No, but we
They
can.
consider the individual applications, Your Lordship.
Listen, if any application has been filed, so we can dispose of, we can direct that GRA that to be decided within the
Lordship, there is
time out.
not one single judge sitting in the GRA for last many months. And there was an interim order of the Supreme Court since 2015 that there should be 5 members of GRA sitting. There are 7,000 applications pending before GRA.
Total are 5 members.
5 members.
And how many are there?
No one is there. As of today, there is no one for last many months.
Yes.
That case is before this
सितंबर से
honorable
नहीं
High
है, सितंबर से नहीं है बात हुई।
सितंबर से नहीं है।
बीच में भी 1 साल तक नहीं थे, कुछ महीने नहीं थे, फिर 2 आए, फिर 1 आए, फिर वो बदल गए। सर, इस प्रकार से चल रहा है कि 94 में resettlement sites settle होने लगे। That's why we have to come to this
When this
Honorable High Court for justice.
when this allotment was made in their favor.
Different years, till 2017, 19, but starting from 1994, the resettlement sites got settled. And there was a huge, report by the commissioner under the,
But they are in possession of their plot.
I have-
They are
Yes,
enjoying
everything is there.
only that
Your
registry is
Lordship,
not there.
so much fraud that has taken place. If you can see,
Fraud is-
no.
All these are the disputed questions cannot be looked at.
Respond. Your Lordship, issue them a notice and let them respond. Before
What is the problem in executing the registry?
Well-
What is the problem in executing the registry in the name of the person? You have already allotted the
But
allotment.
for that, we have to take instructions.
No, please take a step.
This is the second hearing of.
No, but listen, this is not the way, because if you have issued the allotment letter,
Right.
so possession is given, that is true. But the executive saying, why are you hitching for that? If they are given the plot, they are possessing that.
Maharashtra has
then
given.
You should execute all.
But it will take instructions within a period of 2 weeks.
Or we can direct this allotment letter be registered by the registrar staff.
Well, it got it.
जैसे सेल्फ सर्टिफिकेट रजिस्टर होता
It's
है.
not
Sir,
possible, your lordship.
if you
There
not
is so
little,
much of
there are multifold reliefs. Kindly consider
No,
the
no, we are concerned to that, this one.
only relief number one is a genuine one. Now kindly consider relief number two. The PFF should include all those affected and to be affected up to the old BWLX. Now that is a different story. The height of a water level is changing day and in and out. They want everyone should be included even in the rainy season. Now the third relief would be different. To conduct a proper and perfect survey of the resettlement to be now how it can be now at this stage. To take necessary step on the issue of PFAs who have illegally transferred the house plot and non-house deed. All these cannot be looked into in a personal litigation of 4 people vis-a-vis the 5th petitioner coming as an PIL person. Now that to direct the officials who has taken.
Your lordship, without a proper survey, nothing can happen. They have changed the house plots.
Yes, we'll do.
P10, your lordship, Justice Jha Commission's report. If you can read a few sentences, what is the allegation that the Jha Commission has concluded about house plot?
Main issue in the present petition is that is to direct the respondent to complete the registration of house plot allotted to the Sardar Sarovar affected families from a full time bound manner and without levying registration post and stamp duty as per the R&R policy for another project. So, Mr. Sorry, Lord for appearing on behalf of the respondent.
Respond number 1.
Response number 1, seek time to take a session and assist the board on the as to why the registration of the house plots allotted to Sardar Sarovar affected families has not been executed. So, at his request, missed after 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks?
Yes.
Your lordship, I'll just 2 minutes I'll take. What he is mentioning is not a dissociated issue at all. What has happened is when the Narmada Tribunal Award, which sat over this issue for 10 full years, and Madhyapradesh was opposing this dam for 10 years along with Maharashtra, because they were saying we cannot rehabilitate so many people and so on. But when the tribunal award came, that is a law, that is a decree that is mentioned in the 2000 judgment of the Supreme Court. It says that the CWC, Central Water Commission, was to, carry out a survey and decide the backwater levels. Now, what happened is, after having reported in such reports that 32,000 families were given the resettlement, I have annexed these reports. In 2007-8, this was a committee that was appointed in violation of that award, that is the law, which brought down the backwater levels, and it is proved in 2023. I have the photographs annexed in this, and if you see, your lordship, their houses got fully destroyed, devastated, lakhs of rupees missing. We had to have lot of struggle and conversation with the government, and the relief is given. But your lordship, one thing,
We further direct the respondent.
the revised backwater level is crossed already.
To explain as to why the registration has not been executed to the other allottees.
And some house
In
plots
addition to.
are not
the-
allotted.
In addition to the petition hearing.
And those houses destroyed, submerged, but
Yes.
house plots are not allotted to many.
Madam, let them come because not only.
Your lordship.
We are not confined to only these allotments. We have expanded the scope of other allotments also.
But let them respond to
Yes,
the
yes.
whole petition.
They will.
No, no.
Yes.
Obliged.
Respond number 3.
We fixed your lordship.
Yes, we will. Inspector Board.
28, 29 days, yes.
19th February.
19th February. That will be month, your lordship, 2 weeks you have given.
आपको petition में 16 nature.
Can it be in the last week of January?
इसमें कब
You have claimed multiple relief.
Those are all related, your lordship. They have to have this.
anyway,
Old matter.
12 February, make it 12 February. 12 February.
कौन सा दिन है? बुधवार तो नहीं।
कौन सा दिन चाहिए आपको? बुधवार?
बुधवार न करें क्योंकि हमारी वर्कर्स की केस जो
अच्छा, ठीक है।
ट्राइब्यूनल में चलती है
तो
बुधवार को।
13 is the Thursday.
Obliged.